Things are starting to get very exciting, everyone, because the first day of the potential release window for the Caves and Cliffs update part 1 is literally just over 1 week away, which is why in this video I'm going to be going into depth about tomorrow's new Minecraft Snapshot features, because I really do believe, with some evidence I'm going to be showing you all, that we could see pre-release 1 tomorrow. So if you do go on to enjoy this video, everyone, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft content. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Now, as I said at the start of the video, everyone, things are really starting to get very exciting. Not only because 1.17 is drawing ever closer, and it could literally, we could get a pre-release any day now, but the very start of the 1.18 snapshots are getting ever closer, and I think that is why, that is one of the reasons, in fact, I believe that Mojang are going to give us a pre-release as soon as they possibly can to get this snapshot out the doors and fully released. Because just in case you do not know now, I'm going to say it one last time, the Caves and Cliffs update has been split up into two, known as 1.17 and 1.18, with part 1 being released in summer and part 2 being released in the holidays. And just in case you do not know, summer officially starts in June and goes from June, July to August. So that is right, everyone, the very first day we could expect to see the full release of the Caves and Cliffs update part 1 is of course on the 1st of June, which as of when you're probably watching this video is just 1 week away. But you might be thinking, how does this prove in any way, shape or form that we are going to see pre-release 1 already? Now let me explain why. I think Mojang have noticed the shift of attention from 1.17 to 1.18 right now. I've done polls on the channel numerous times, you can check them out on the community tab, but I've asked all of you numerous times, what are you more excited for, 1.17 or 1.18? I've even done ones like on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you for 1.17? And it seems that, you know, since the split and the delay of part 2, people's interest really is not with 1.17 anymore, and I think Mojang are smart, they know what they're doing, they know their audience, and that is why I personally believe they will give us pre-release 1 as soon as they possibly can, which of course is tomorrow as of when I'm recording this, and you're probably watching this video. But that is not all, everyone, there's a lot more detailed evidence to back this up. If you've been watching my snapshot videos lately where I cover all of the new features in each individual snapshot on every single Wednesday, you will have noticed that in the last snapshot all it really was a bunch of bug fixes and a few minor changes. This leads me and a lot of other people to believe, if we follow the trends of what Mojang have done in the past, that the update is very, very close. This happened with the Nether update and all the updates before that. As Mojang feel like they are getting closer and closer to the release of the update, you'll notice a drop in features and an increase in bug fixes. It's a bit like a chart. Imagine the amount of features starting up very high and slowly decreasing over time, where eventually it gets to 0. Whereas on the other hand with the bug fixes, it begins at, well, 0 and goes all the way up to eventually taking over the features. And when this line is crossed, it obviously means we are getting closer and closer to the release. And if you consider that in the last snapshot all it literally was bug fixes, this leads a lot of us to believe, as I just said, that the update is getting really close to be released. Just in case you missed the video I uploaded just before this one, I'll put a link to that in the description below so you can check it out, where basically I talked about how Mojang basically confirmed in one of the latest videos on the official Minecraft channel every single feature they intend to add as, you know, as a part of part 1 of the Caves and Cliffs update, which is 1.17. They basically talked about every single one and what's going to be in the update and why, and it was a pretty cool video. I recommend you check that out if you've not saw it, and in my last video I went into depth about that. But if you did see that, you'll know that basically every single feature that Mojang have listed has been confirmed to be coming in this update. We've received every single one apart from one, which is the goat horn. I'm guessing at this point we're going to get that in part 2 for some reason, unless it gets added in surprisingly. I would not be surprised if we get that in tomorrow's snapshot or whatever. But the thing is, we've got basically every feature that Mojang actually intend to add as a part of this update. I've saw a bit of confusion where people are like, where's the Warden, where's the Deep Dark? It will not be releasing yet until we get them features, but some people do not realise they're going to be in part 2, and I'm telling you, I have a list and I've wrote all of this down. Every feature we are set to receive in this update, we've already got in the snapshots. I'd say the only thing we'll get from now on, if not a pre-release, will just be bug fixes, or maybe like a few changes to some of the features, maybe like the axolotl. I've saw some glitches with that in my last snapshot video, and maybe Mojang are gonna change that up a little bit. But until then, like, I really do not know what else Mojang could add or change. I'm only expecting bug fixes right now, and I really do expect to see a pre-release. And as I've said at the start of the video, I'm going back to that a little bit. But Mojang know that all the attention's on 1.18 right now, and that will take a lot of time to develop, and they need us to help us go through bug fixes and test out the features and give valuable feedback. So of course it just makes logical sense for Mojang to get this smaller update out the way, just so we can enjoy it and test things out. Basically this is like just a test for the main update, which is 1.18, so that we can go through, test out the features. And I do really believe that the snapshots for 1.18 will begin very early, possibly not in June because that is a bit too early, but maybe July, and then August and September and October. Usually around that time they do Minecraft Live. I do not know what they're going to do this year, obviously with the update situation being so weird. They will announce next year's update. Maybe it's something to do with the archaeology system or whatever. But yeah, everyone, as I said, I really do only at this point expect bug fixes, maybe the goat horn, we cannot forget about that, or pre-releases, and then just after that a release candidate will come out, and then we'll get the official release, which I'm really excited for. But let me know what you think we'll get in the next snapshot. Do you think there's going to be some secret biome features that Mojang are going to add, or do you just think it will literally be bug fixes and then the full release? Let me know what you think, everyone. But as I said, that is it. You can check us out on Twitter and Twitch. There's links to both of those down below in the description. And as I said just earlier on, everyone, check out yesterday's video. I'll put a link to it in the description, where I talked about every feature coming in the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update part 1. Are you actually excited for this update? Let me know down below in the comments. Of course, I'm really hyped for it. I cannot wait to test out these new features in the game. I'm really excited, but I just cannot wait for the very first pre-release to be dropped, so that we can move on to 1.18 and get some pre-releases for that. The day I am so excited for is when one day we all wake up enjoying 1.17 and then we see that Mojang have dropped a snapshot for 1.18. I cannot wait, and I really do believe that Mojang are gonna, you know, hit the ball out of the park with that update. I'm really excited to see what secrets they bring to us. But yeah, that's it. Go and play some Minecraft, everyone. Have a good day, and thanks for watching. Goodbye.